Hello, it's Kathleen and Peter with another episode of the weekly wrap up for Health Declassified. And do you sometimes wonder how to understand hormones? I know many people do, and Kathleen's going to tell us all about it. So, hi, Kathleen, you jump straight into it.
Well, hi, Peter, and hi, everyone. This is an article from Dr. Mercola's site, and we'll provide a link in our newsletter to it. But, oh, folks, you got to listen to this. Estrogen dominance is one of the most misunderstood hormonal imbalances in modern medicine. If you're still battling mood swings, fluid retention, fatigue, persistent inflammation, or something deeper is going on, we need to get to the bottom of it. So, what most people don't realize, Peter, is that hormones don't just float through your bloodstream, they actually get trapped in your tissues.
Hmm.
Then, over time, this hidden buildup of estrogen quietly disrupts everything from your thyroid to your immune function. So, worse, it often shows up alongside rising levels of histamine, serotonin, and inflammatory endotoxins, creating a biochemical storm that conventional lab testing completely misses. All right. So this happens in women who can't lose weight no matter what they eat, in men who feel drained, anxious, and foggy, but are told their hormones are just fine, in couples struggling with infertility while chasing normal blood results. The pattern is always the same. The labs don't match the symptoms, and the treatments fall short. So if your intuition is telling you something is off, even when the test results say otherwise, you're not imagining it. Conventional lab testing fails to detect estrogen overload because blood levels don't reflect what's stored in your tissues. So this means that symptoms like fatigue, swelling, breast tenderness, and even breast cancer, Peter, are often still estrogen driven, even when your labs show low estrogen.
Hmm.
So blood tests are only showing what's circulating, not what's stuck in your tissues. And that's where estrogen causes harm. So, what they say here is hair and nail testing reveal long-term patterns of hormone and mineral buildup, offering clearer insight into chronic symptoms, like I said, fatigue, infertility, and fluid retention. So, what can you do about this? Eliminate the things that mimic estrogen. So, vegetable oil such as canola, soybean, and sunflower, plastics, and many common household products contain compounds that either mimic estrogen or promote estrogen dominance by disrupting the thyroid function,
Hmm.
impairing detox pathways, and driving chronic inflammation. Swap out anything with parabens, phthalates, and synthetic fragrance. Store food in glass. Drink from stainless steel or glass bottles. Don't microwave food in plastic. And filter your tap water to reduce microplastic exposure. And they also say that natural progesterone and liver supporting strategies like collagen-rich foods also help reduce your tissue estrogen burden and restore balance. And Peter,
Ah,
we have a fantastic product that we're promoting from Partner Co. And it's a body balancing system. It's called the Slender Eye system. There are four balancing hormones. These come in two drops, day and night drops. They're completely natural based herbal support. They suppress your appetite and balance your hormones. They support proper thyroid functioning. They aid in digestion and they level out your sugars and insulin all day, and then they promote a restful sleep. On this program, ladies typically lose about a half a pound and men around three-quarters of a pound per day. And again, it's not all just about weight loss, it's about balancing hormones. And Peter, the other day we talked about visceral fat. That's the fat that surrounds your organs around the
hmm.
middle. Well, they also have this fabulous product called Advantage, and it can help boost the metabolism and reduce body weight as it burns calories at an absolutely incredible rate, 10 times faster than normal. And we will
Wow.
provide links to how you can get these products below this video.
Okay. Wow. Thanks for that, Kathleen. I didn't realize that hormones could be stored in tissue like that. And that's, of course, why the blood tests can be misleading, right?
Right.
Hmm.
That's right. And scary because,
Sure.
going to the doctor and you're feeling poorly and they send you for the blood work and it comes back normal. Well, you might feel relieved that it's normal, but at the same time, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
You're
Yeah.
just feeling off.
Wow. Yeah, quite frightening. I've got a very quick one. Also, I picked up from Dr. McCullough, and this is about a chemical that's got a long name. I won't even try and pronounce it, but it's referred to as kratom, and this is not something to do with Superman, although that was something else, wasn't it? But anyway, and I'm just going to quote what he's saying here. You've probably seen them lined up by the cash register at a gas station or tucked onto the shelves of a corner store. Little bottles of energy shots. I've seen them, right? They're
Yeah.
brightly colored gummies and novelty products that promise relaxation, focus, or a quick burst of energy. Their packaging is eye-catching, and they're designed to feel as approachable as candy or soda, making them easy to grab without much second thought. And people do this. I've seen them in
Hmm.
convenience stores. And these can be highly dangerous, and you've got to be really careful. Um, the FDA has issued a nationwide warning about it. It's an opioid substance that's found in these products that I've just been talking about, right?
Wow.
And you can get addicted to them. Yeah. Because they're disguised as energy shots or wellness aids, they're not subject to the normal regulations or regulatory requirements that pharmaceuticals are or medicines are, right? So if you're in the habit of picking these up at the gas station, the corner store, just be careful. You could become addicted to them and they could be harmful. So that's our medical wrap up for this week. Thanks, Kathleen, for your deep dive into that one. That is really interesting. Let's tell you what's been happening on the show. Well, we didn't have a guest this week. We had one last week, and that was Dr. Lloyd Glauberman, a psychologist, lifestyle intelligence expert, and he's developed an app to help you manage your life better with eating, with moving, with sleeping, and all that. There's a link in the newsletter and a link below here in the description where you can find his episode. Who's coming up? Next week, we have Deborah Kadagian, who is a psychotherapist, and she works with psychedelic psychotherapy. She's also an artist, and she's also the wife of DJ Kadagian, who was on the show last year, and he talks about near-death experiences. Quite a fascinating episode of his. So Deborah's one is really interesting. 2 weeks after that will be Rabbi Daniel Cohen, and he talks about leading an all-round balanced life, both physically and mentally and emotionally healthy. And he talks about living and leaving a life of legacy. And then wrapping up 2 weeks after that will be Deborah Zucker. She is a naturopathic physician, a mental health counselor, and she's developed a vitality map to help you work out what areas of your physical, emotional, mental health might be out of balance. So that's our lineup of people that are coming up. Of course, we have to talk about a featured author, and this week we're going back to Elaine Uskoski from episode 469 with her book Cyber Sober, A Caregiver's Guide to Video Gaming Addiction. Very important book. Video gaming addiction, mainly online, but could be with consoles, is a growing problem, particularly affecting young men. And like her son, almost ruined his life. And that's how she got involved in this. And she's won awards for the good work she's doing. So
Wow.
that's the wrap up from me, and that's me done. Kathleen, have you got anything to finish off with?
I thank you all so very much for tuning in. And until next week, take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.